Hello everyone, welcome to Mac Mishra. So today we are here to discuss very important thing, that is what are the career options available with us after mechanical engineering, where we can go, what path we can follow to make our career, and especially how to find a job. Basically, if you are not getting a government job, how to find a job either in field of government or in private. So stay with me till at the end of the session. You are going to learn the different options which are available with you after mechanical engineering, which is best option to opt, and based on your conditions what are the options available with you. Uh, Also, if you are not getting any government job or not getting settled out, how to find a job in private industry, what are the major companies offering the job, what is the procedure, what is the steps to be followed to get the job. So all things you are going to learn here. Stay with me, we'll start our session. So if you find my videos useful, please like, share and subscribe. So first of all, we will understand what is a mechanical engineering. So mechanical engineering is a branch of engineering that combines physics and mathematics principle with material science to design, analyze, manufacture, maintain mechanical system. So what is the physical things where we are seeing metallic things, that are all are the mechanical systems, starting from our bicycle, scooter, to the things which are working and devices which is making our life easy, that are the things mechanical systems. So the mechanical engineering field requires understanding of the mechanics, dynamics, thermodynamics, material science, structural analysis and electricity. And if you are watching this video, you already completed your mechanical engineering, you know these things very well. CAD and CAM, these are also the computer aided design and manufacturing. This is also for the product life cycle management, design and analyzing in the manufacturing plants. Okay, so these are the things, and this is branch engineering involved design, production and operation of machinery, and this is one of the oldest branch. Okay, sometimes we are calling a evergreen branch. So this is all about the mechanical engineering. Now guys, now I am talking about when I have completed my BTech. Now what are the options available with me? So let's start from one by one. So first, here is civil services. So this is the best option but the tough option. If you have the guts, you have the confidence that you can start civil services preparation, then this option is open for you. Here you have to crack the UPSC exam and you can go in the administrative services. You can become DM or STM. So for this, some of the people opt for the preparation. They are going in the Delhi, Mukherjee Nagar, and they are making certain coaching classes, preparing for the civil services and getting selected. So this option, I think, followed by approx 15% students, they opting this one. Okay, so some people are taking mechanical engineering as a subject, but they are very few. But most of the people, they don't opt mechanical engineering, they opt some other subjects, BSc subjects, geography, history, Hindi. So they prepare on that subjects, and some subjects are common, GS and GK are the common. So this option gives you the most this powerful job. You have name and fame, but this requires struggle and hard work, very hard work. So this is all about this civil services. Now coming to the PSU jobs. So PSU jobs, this is being opted by I think 50%. 50% of the mechanical engineering students which have completed their BTech, they are going for the PSU jobs. So either they are sitting on Indian Engineering Services, IES. So this is also organized by UPSC. This provides jobs in railways and different engineering services. So this is also a critical means very nice job, but still this requires good preparation, good knowledge, and at least you must have commitment with yourself to prepare well and be dedicatedly work for these, same as civil services. Okay, so this is IES. Now previous, now this GATE, most of these public sector companies when they take GETs means graduate engineer trainees, they take the graduate engineers. So these just who pass out from their BTech or on the third year, means going to pass. So what these companies like government public sector companies like GAIL, Gas Authority India Limited, SAIL, Steel Authority India Limited, Indian Oil, HPCL, BPCL, then ONGC, these big companies, they recruit the people based on their GATE score. So if you having good GATE score, then you can get the jobs here in this. You have to, based on GATE score, you have to apply in these jobs. You can get from the government portals that their vacancy, or some websites like government jobs, government engineering jobs, you will search, you can easily know vacancies in these fields, but you have to prepare for the GATE exam. So I think you must go and try this option, because this is not the tough option, but you can get a good career path if you qualify GATE and if you try to enter in these companies. And with the GATE second option, which is a third option, that is also available, so we will see that also. So GATE is a very critical. If you are able to open the GATE, you will not struggle in life, you will get a good career path. So what I will suggest, first you try your level best to get a good percentile in GATE exam, and from where you can get the government job. Okay, so if, and some of PSU companies like DRDO, ISRO, they are separately taking their exams. You can apply those as well. DRDO, ISRO, or in this also public sector companies, it's on them whether they want to take by the GATE score, or they can organize their own exams. So that also you can apply and get the job easily by two-step process. Okay, so second option, first is best, but you have to really work hard. Second is this is also best, but you have to pass the GATE exam or IES exam. This you must go for prior to going for the other options. Now going to third option, this is also not a bad option. You go for the MTech. You do MTech, but here you have to invest further 2 more years. Means you have invested your 4 year here. Now you have to add further 2 years here in MTech. and if you want to do PhD, then further 3 year. But after MTech, which you have to go again GATE exam. So GATE will help you here also getting the admission in MTech, in IITs, NITs. All the state level exams are there. They also offer a MTech. But if you are going for the MTech, try to get into any of the IITs or NITs. Okay, so that you prefer and you work for hard for that to get admission. Okay, so after MTech you can get a teaching job in the engineering college. Immediately after, you can easily get state level job, state level colleges teachers job. And if you are doing parallelly your PhD, you can become a professor. So that's also not bad. It's also a good option. And I think 15% or 20% students take this chance. 20% students go for this. Now coming to fourth option, very few students prefer this, who are having some business background, or they want only go for the business. So these people can opt to do MBA. But the MBA, if you are doing immediate after the BTech, you need to go to the good college. Good college means you have to crack the CAT exam, or this is for the IIMs, and for the IIT's GMAT exam. So these exams you have to clear to get the good college for the MBA. Okay, sometimes with the job also you can do distance education MBA, but this regular MBA you have to crack this, and you can go here as well if you don't have any family pressure for the job. So I'll suggest opting any of the option. First you see what your family going to support or not, because here for civil services you need 100% family support and their pressure. It may take some time. Here also you need 75% family support and their patience, as well as your patience. Here you can easily start your MTech and PhD. This means also needs your family support, and MBA also needs your family support, require fees and all as well. Okay, so these are the 4 options which is available with you, which you must try if you don't have any work pressure or family pressure to do a job. But when you have you already decided to have a job just immediate after completion of your mechanical engineering, then we are coming to the fifth option. So where first is you have already got your placement from your college. So if you have got the placement, still you need to think, because getting the job directly is not a good option. If you want to opt some better options like 1 and 2, then you must try there first. And if you are not interested, you can go and join the company. Now the worst part, if you have completed your BTech and you don't have any job, now what option you have left is the last one, self try. Now I am considering that you have already denied these plans, first, second, third and fourth, and you don't have any option with these 4. Then you are coming to this private job. Okay, so I'll tell that private jobs are not also good, not also bad, but initial your career of 5-6 years or up to 10 years, means up to max 5 or 6 years you have to work hard. Means see, you have to work hard here also. If you are working hard, you have a good life, but here also in job you have to work hard, up to struggle up to 5-6 years very hard to get a good job in the industry, because initially when are a new, nobody will going to give you a good reputed company job. You have to start from the bottom. Okay, so I think these career paths having very straightforward options, you can easily go apply and get into, pass the exam and get the job, get the admission. So these 4 options are very easy. Now I'll focus my on the 5th, that is private jobs. How to get that private job, what are the industries after mechanical engineering. So start, let's see. Now after completion of the mechanical engineering, you have already decided to go for a private job, and you have denied all the options or all other options not available with you due to certain circumstances. Then you can get into these private jobs. Now there are different sectors where you can get and try. So first, but here any sector, see all the sectors having vast opportunities, lots of opportunities, lots of money. So it's on you or your luck where you getting you a chance. So in any field you can have much more opportunities. So if you find that some field that excites you, you can try in that field, but I'll suggest you try your best. And if you are getting in any field, all the fields having much more opportunities and money in that field to make your career. Okay, so automobile field, you are very much aware. So major big companies are like Tata, Honda, Ford, Toyota. Energy companies, like electricity producing and power sector companies like Tata, Adani, Reliance, Orient. These are the big companies. Other lots of companies are there. You can easily search on your browser what are the major energy companies of the India. You will get the list very easily, and every company is run by their employees and they are having some vacancies. You can go. Manufacturing industry, again Tata, Reliance, Birla, Jindal. So these are the key leaders. Refrigeration industry, then Voltas, LG, Blue Star, Hitachi. Petroleum, oil and gas and refineries, Reliance, SR, sometimes now it's a Naira. HMEL is a Guru Gobind refinery, okay, in Bhatinda, Rajasthan. Opal. So basic, these are the major fields. Lots of more fields are there where you can easily get the job, and you can try. So this is the major things which means major areas where you can try for. Now see, these companies are the big companies, but they have certain they are working with certain small companies. Means what product they are using, they being supplied by some smaller companies. So they having sister companies or supplier companies or contractor companies. You can also try in that. So that part we will see in next slide. So one company who is working, they have lots of supporting companies. So like I will take the example of the petroleum industry. So if in petroleum industry I am talking about a refinery plant or a petrochemical plant or a chemical plant. So I want to establish a petroleum company, then it will be supported by following companies. See, it will be supported by 1 2 3 4 5 6 types of different type of companies where you can try. So first is the licensor company. So what is licensor company? Licensor company provides the license, means the technology to the petroleum industry, means how this product will form, what will be the chemical reaction, what will be the technology, different pressure, temperature, which will give the product, and how can this get more output. So these are the licensor. They will give the license for that technology, that product, and parallelly they will tell how to produce that product. So these licensor companies are, some major companies are like UOP, Exxon, Shell, Dow. These are the major licensor companies, and lots of licensor companies are there in different field. I am talking about the giving example of the petroleum industry. So in these companies also you can have a chance. Now after licensor, the second is designer. When I have the license or technology, now designer company will design the plant. They will design the equipments, pipelines, they will design. So designer major companies are like Linde, Lamas, Floor. Lots of designer companies are there. This is, I have given just example of few major designers. After designing, the construction of the plant will start, and here we are seeing EPC, engineering, procurement and construction. So lots of EPC companies are there which construct the plant. So this is also a good field to start with. So this, in construction field you can easily go into. Major companies are like L&T, Gammon, Samsung, Tata Projects are the major companies. So this is the easiest field where you can get into in the construction, means where in the projects. It's a challenging job, you have to be on the project side. So but in starting you have to face certain challenges, and after 3-4 years you can switch to other field like designer or testing. If you have worked in the construction, you can work anywhere. So this is a good field to get into. Then testing, when we are doing construction, it requires the testing, whether we are doing good construction or bad construction. Then testing part, having certain companies like TCR, Mathit, Testex, NDT Global. Lots of NDT companies are there for testing that you can go for. So this also. Now when we are doing testing, the company petroleum industry cannot go everywhere to check. They are having limited employees. They cannot opt to go for to witness all the testing. They can hire some third party inspection agencies, TPI inspectors. So third party inspection agency, like I have procured one equipment in the Chennai, and I am in Delhi. Now what, I will not go to Chennai. I will ask one third party inspection agency to send their inspector to inspect how this equipment is getting manufactured. So he will inspect and he will certify. So these are the third party inspection agencies. Major are like SGS, TUV, Lloyds, Indian Registered. All these are the third party companies. Now then come to operation and maintenance companies. When the plant is ready, then they need some manpower to run the plant for operation and maintenance, then and shut down also. So these are like CRACR, Radiant, Arvind Khan are the some companies who provide manpower, means technical manpower, technicians for the operation and maintenance job. So now here I can easily see in construction it's easy to go, because designer and licensor will not give you immediate offer. They looks for experienced personals, but here you can easily go into construction testing field. You need some certifications, I will tell you later. TPI also need you some certification in next slide. But in this is also a very easy field to get into the job. You can easily find out job. First you can get the shutdown jobs, and when you get the experience you can get the permanent job. So these are the good to enter. So you have to find your job that way. Now how to search job in these companies, because these companies you cannot go to these companies. You cannot ask somebody in these companies to give a job, because the employees cannot give a job until and unless he is at a very high position. But in big companies also a person in high position will not get you the job. You have to approach by proper HR recruitment process to a company. Now this is very critical, how to get a job. So first is government vacancies. You can get on the newspaper, government portals, and some government app jobs such sarkarinaukri.com and this or that. You can easily get vacancies. You can apply, you can go in that process. PSUs I already explained. This is for government job. Now for private jobs, there are certain job portals where you have to go to the job portal and you have to make your profile, like you are making your profile on the Facebook. So similarly you have to make your profile on these job portals. You have to upload your resume, and you can search the type of job you want. The job is available for freshers also, experience category also. So first and very important is Naukri.com, very helpful, Naukri.com. So you must have your profile, your resume uploaded, your contacts uploaded on this Naukri.com. Then Monster.com, Timesjob.com. These are also helpful, but I'll say this is the best, Naukri.com. So this is job portals. Then coming second is job consultancies. There are some certain job consultancies that take money from these big companies, and they search the candidates and send for the interview to these companies. So there are some certain job consultancies where you can go and they can arrange interview. They have a type of with big companies. When the big companies has the requirement, they send to these consultancies, and consultancies search candidates for the interview. So like Randstad, big, earlier it was Mafoi, but now it's a Randstad, Kelly Services, ABC Placement, Skynet Placement. If you search on the internet major job consultancies companies in India, you can get a number of list. Now job portals, big companies like Reliance, Tata, Birla, they having their websites. You can easily go on their website, go in the career section of their website, and if there will be immediate opening, you can see and you can apply them. You can make your profile, you can update your resume there as well. Also you can say you can put some notification means tick on the notifications. If they are having a vacancy, you will get a mail to your mail id. So this also you must do. You go which all the companies you came to know, you go simply on their website, you register, you put your resume and see if there is any vacancy, then apply also. Definitely you will get a call. Okay. And this job consultancies, you can have your their mail IDs. You can immediately send your resume to these consultancies, because these consultancies what will do, they having a database of the candidates. So they have a database, what are the resume they get, they put in their database, and when they got a call from any big company that I need this candidate, then they send these they take few resumes which are applicable to that job requirement, they will send to big companies for the interview. So you can easily go on their website and you can register on their website, put your resume, make your profile. So this is very critical. As much as companies and consultancies you can register, you go and register on daily basis. That's the key. Now one is professional networking site like LinkedIn. You must prepare your website, you can search job here as well, and you can apply. And third is job after apprentice, means some companies offer apprentice, you can take on job training, and after on job training they are offering the jobs. So this also a good option. Now Naukri.com, here you have multiple job openings, and I request to apply as much you as possible. Apply and apply. Okay. So these are the things how you have to work to get a job. Now in mechanical, some of my juniors, some of my friends have asked what are the courses that they can do so that they can get job, means they can get good job, or that courses can support them to get a job. So some of the courses I have written, like in design field, AutoCAD, Pro E, CATIA, SolidWorks, these are the softwares which you can get a training. If you are going for the construction field, you can learn some planning softwares like MS Projects, Primavera for the project planning. In testing, you can do ASNT, non-destructive testing level 2, ASNT level 2 in RT, UT, PT, MT, and this course is very less cost, means 3000 4000 you can complete one course, means 3000 almost 12,000 or 15,000 you can complete all this. Then this welding inspector course, this AWS or CSIP 3.1, this requires certain 3 to 4 year experience. This also requires 3 to 4 years experience. API, American Petroleum Institute, API 510, 570, 650 or 580, these are also some certain certification you can do to get into the testing field. On same certification you require to become a third party inspector. So these are the NDT level 2, welding inspector, pressure vessel inspector, piping inspector, tank inspector, and risk based inspector. So these are certain this you can search in detail in the net, then you can get details. And then operation and maintenance. In operation and maintenance there are nothing courses available, you have to get on job training. You can easily get a shutdown job, you go in the shutdown job and you take on job training. Now at the end I will give some final tips means how to get a job in best way. So first is you have to first you have to try and try. So this is the simple equation, try. So you have to make your profile on the job portals, company portals, and consultant portal. Regular update your profile on that portals, specifically Naukri.com. Okay, Naukri.com. Then apply maximum job as much you can. Regularly apply maximum jobs, you will definitely get a call. If you have gone to Naukri.com, then call or mail with your CV on contact provided. Like this is, I have given a snapshot of Naukri.com. If you apply from that Naukri.com, if you have the direct link to apply, but they also provide mail ID. Like here they have provided this mail ID, so you must send your resume by mail also to this mail ID. So as much mail ID you can get on the Naukri.com relevant to your profile, you send your CV to them. Okay, also they provide their contact number. You can call them, you must call. Mobile number, landline number they provide, you must call them and you ask for to arrange interview. So this is also best way which you have to do. You have to apply on Naukri.com as maximum as you can do, and then try maximum number of interviews. As much you can give the interview. So that also give you confidence. Keep your CV updated and attractive. Make attractive and updated CV that you have to send. So basically four things are there. First is Naukri.com. You make your profile, apply as maximum as possible, update your profile regularly on the Naukri.com, visit daily. Okay, first. Second is that job consultancies, search the job consultancies, send their upload your resumes on the this websites of job consultancies. Means the thing is you have to advertise your CV as much as you can. Means you have to spread worldwide your CV, share your CV to these companies, job consultancies, Naukri.com, everywhere. So you share everywhere. When the companies have requirement, they can easily find that you. But if you don't share, how they know that this candidate is there who is capable and join? So spread your CV and keep contacting by mail, by this phone or landline. Keep contacting, give maximum interviews, you will definitely get the job. Okay, so if you having further questions, you can put me in the comment box. I will definitely reply you. And this is a lecture series on this job orientation, how to get job, what are the different career suggestions, career paths to follow. So more videos are yet to come which will be helpful. If you find these videos helpful, please share with your friends on your social media, and subscribe my channel. Okay, so thank you very much.